Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Today we're going to talk about a silent threat, the 8 signs that may indicate your liver is fatty. Fatty liver disease, also known as hepatic steatosis, is pretty serious. It's when your liver accumulates more fat than it should. If you don't pay attention, it can cause inflammation and make your liver grow. And that just brings a bunch of health problems, like that excess fat around your belly. Moreover, this fatty liver disease can team up with high blood pressure, diabetes, kidney problems, or even inflammation in the gallbladder. Over time, there's a progressive injury to the liver, resulting in the formation of a scar tissue called fibrosis. This tissue kind of hinders the liver cells from properly cleaning the blood, thus accumulating toxins in various parts of the body. It's jaw-dropping. More than 25% of adults worldwide have fatty liver disease. And largely, that's because of vegetable oils rich in omega-6, like margarine, cottonseed oil, corn oil, soybean oil, or canola oil. These oils are like a trigger for liver inflammation, which complicates digestion. And hey, indulging in sweets and sugar-filled foods just makes it worse because that sugar turns into fat and stays in the liver, messing everything up. And there's more. Alcohol isn't cool either because it activates some genes that make the liver store fat instead of burning it for energy. And even worse, that high fructose corn syrup, found in almost everything that's packaged, especially in sodas, condiments, and fast food, is like a turbocharger for liver fat. In rarer cases, certain medications, drugs, and viral infections can mess up the liver, resulting in fatty liver disease. And you know what? Often this goes unnoticed in our routine blood tests, letting the problem quietly sit there for years until things get ugly and liver injury becomes quite evident. But to tackle this serious health issue, I'm going to break down the 8 main signs of fatty liver disease in today's video, so you can stay informed and put an end to this silent threat. The first hint that your liver is going through some rough times is the pain in your right shoulder. If you feel discomfort or a little pressure in your right shoulder, neck, jaw, or under the shoulder blade, you better pay attention because it might be related to a fatty liver. You see, the liver plays a big role in producing bile, that liquid that helps digest and break down fats from the food we eat, like meat or olive oil. But if it gets clogged up with fat, the bile thickens and gets stuck in the little ducts, causing the liver to swell and become inflamed. And then, the swelling puts pressure on the phrenic nerve that runs along your right side, which can cause a nagging pain in your back or neck. Now, the second sign, quite common, is the protruding belly. If you have that bulging belly or a little extra fat around your waist, chances are it's associated with a fatty liver. This happens when fat starts accumulating inside the liver and expands outward, forming fat around the belly. That visceral fat inside is a real danger, you know? It can mess up the normal function of your internal organs and even raise blood pressure, increasing the risk of having a heart attack. It's important to realize that that bulging belly isn't the only sign of a fatty liver. Visceral fat could be there, stuck to your organs, without you even noticing. The third sign is those spider veins that appear on the skin. When there's a problem in the liver, usually estrogen, which is a hormone, gets all out of whack. This excess estrogen weakens the veins, and then those spider veins pop up on the skin, usually with a little red dot in the middle and some reddish branches radiating from it. Now, back to the fourth sign, which is when guys start developing man boobs. Yeah, men with a fatty liver can accumulate more estrogen, as I mentioned before, and that makes them develop breast tissue that's more typical in women. At first, it just looks like some fat building up right below the nipple, but it usually comes with touch sensitivity. The fifth sign is a swollen right foot. If you notice that your right foot and ankle are more swollen than the left one, it could be a sign that there's something wrong with your liver. When you press your finger on the swollen area of the foot, it might even leave a mark due to the accumulation of fluid. This thing is known as edema and is the result of a problem in blood circulation because of the liver. The sixth sign is that annoying itching on your hands or feet. As we talked about before, when the liver gets fatty, there are some blockages and bile leaks, so all that bile keeps accumulating under the skin. This buildup of bile makes the body release histamine into the blood, which ends up causing that uncomfortable itching sensation on the palms of the hands or the soles of the feet. Now, the seventh sign is a somewhat sluggish thyroid. Look, hypothyroidism, which is when the thyroid gets lazy, is a side effect of liver damage. The thyroid produces a hormone called T4, and most of it turns into T3, which is the active form, inside the liver. But when the liver gets fatty or cirrhotic, it kind of gets stuck in this conversion process, causing a slowdown in the thyroid and some metabolic issues. And to wrap it up, the eighth sign is that lingering feeling of tiredness. Constant fatigue or sluggishness is a pretty common consequence of a fatty liver. While fatigue can be caused by various things, a fatty liver is one of the main culprits for keeping you feeling tired all the time. When fat builds up too much in the liver and bile isn't released properly, your body struggles to absorb essential nutrients from your diet, especially those that are fat-soluble, like vitamins A, D, and K, as well as the carotenoids from vegetables. This ends up leaving your body with more antioxidants than it needs, which makes you feel perpetually drained, weak, and sluggish. If you notice a combination of these signs, it's super important to see a doctor and ask for an ultrasound. This test is easy, usually used in pregnant women, and uses sound waves to take pictures of the liver and blood vessels inside. With it, you can see if there's accumulated fat in the organ. The good news is that the liver has an incredible ability to heal and regenerate. But for that to happen, it's essential to take good care of it. That means making lifestyle changes, like eating right, with plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, and avoiding bad fats, extra sugars, and processed foods. Oh, and don't forget to stay hydrated, exercise regularly, and go easy on the alcohol. Controlling your weight is also crucial because being overweight increases the risk of having fatty liver disease. Furthermore, it's super important to have regular checkups with your doctor to keep an eye on your liver health. That way, any problems can be caught early and dealt with before they get worse. By following these prevention tips and seeking treatment when necessary, you can protect and promote liver health, ensuring it functions properly and avoiding complications associated with fatty liver disease. And to help combat fatty liver, stabilize blood sugar, and improve nutrient absorption, start your day with a mixture of a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and 2 tablespoons of pure lemon juice, diluted in 500 milliliters of water, taken on an empty stomach every morning. This mixture is full of acetic acid, citric acid, and vitamin C, which cleanse the liver, reduce fat accumulation, and stimulate bile production. It's a simple yet powerful tonic for those dealing with fatty liver or digestive issues. For more information on the subject, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I also want to express my gratitude for your audience and support in watching this video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed the video and that you always feel safe, prosperous, and happy. Thank you for being part of this community and for prioritizing your health and well-being. Keep taking care of yourselves and adopting healthy habits to ensure a full and energetic life.